Hey, it's 𝐬𝐭, and I want to talk about 2026. One of the things about the end of the year, and I don't know why I wait, but one of the things about the end of the year is it always makes me think about the things I learned during the year, right? It's that one time that kind of I can piece it all together because I've tried to work a plan that whole year. And one of the 5 things, I wrote an article and put out a social post on the 5 things I learned, but the one that I want to talk about today is that I think, based on what I know from talking to people this year, is that advisors want confidence rather than more content. Now, it comes from like 5 different live events that I've had that's the number one thing that comes out. When I ask them at the very beginning, hey, what do you want to get out of this session? All of them say confidence. None of them say more tools. None of them say more content, more articles, more spreadsheets. None of them say that. All of them say confidence. Well, when you really look at confidence, what is it, right? It's the ability to not have that sinking feeling. Now, let me explain what that sinking feeling is. I call it that moment, right? It's that moment, and I want in 2026 for anybody that's working with me to avoid that moment. Here's that moment. You're in a meeting, you're with a client, everything's going perfect. You have prepared, you've got slides, you got spreadsheets, you got dashboards. You have everything laid out so perfectly that nothing could go wrong. You walk into that meeting with the most confidence you've ever had in your life at any given meeting. And then during the meeting, you show a graph, you show a number, you show a ratio, and the question comes nonchalant, just, hey, what does that mean? Or what do you think we should do about it? And in your mind, your wheels start to spin. You're like, oh my God, I don't have that answer. I don't have that thing. I don't have that next step. It's a missing feeling. Now, all of a sudden, all of this work you've done, you have the confidence. You're trying to display confidence to the client, and you have that empty, oh my God, I don't know the answer feeling. That's the moment, that awkward silence, that minute where everybody knows, both you and the client both knows that you don't have an answer. I don't want you to have to say things like, you know what? That's a good question. Let me get back to you on that. I don't want you to have to say that. So that's why I built the Clear Path to Cash. The Clear Path to Cash is built for that moment because it operates like your smartphone, like an app system, right? So when you're asked a question, you can say, not let me get back to you next month. You can say, hey, let's check it out right now together. And do it on the spot. You don't leave them hanging. You don't leave them with this lingering question. You don't leave them with any doubt about your capabilities as an advisor. You get it done. So this year I'm putting together a series of ads, a series of articles, a series of things that talk about the tools that we get suckered into. Now I'm using the word suckered, but I'm using it just to be funny. Suckered means I'm that guy. I'm that guy that gets suckered. I'm the guy that has all the clickbait clicks because the headline is so fantastic. As soon as I read the article, I'm like going, oh, that was bullshit. That wasn't good at all. You ever done that? You ever clicked on a headline thinking this is going to be the thing that I need? This is the missing gap in my system. And then you read the article and it's nothing. There's nothing there. It's vapor. That's what I want to avoid. So I'm calling this series Almost Helpful. And Almost Helpful is going to highlight all of the things that I've seen over the last few years on coaches, gurus, software systems, articles that hopefully, or at least claim to be the answer to your advisory needs. They say, if you get my $27 system, you'll get this. If you just follow my 1, 2, 3 step path, you'll get this. If you just go to this workshop, you'll get this. And then you do it and you invest and you try to put it together and you get hit with that one question, that out of the blue question, or it stops short, or it doesn't give you the complete thing, or it gives you theory and not action. That's what I want to talk about. I'm going to show you situations where people fall short and then give you the tool, the Clear Path to Cash, that helps you avoid that moment. So what is 2026 about? It's about being helpful, not almost helpful, not that thing that leaves you hanging. I'm 𝐬𝐭. Check out my product, the Clear Path to Cash. It is the ultimate advisory platform.